Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight it's Game 3. Luis Severino, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, this will be his second start of the season. In his first start, he already got himself in the win column. He'll be looking to add to that here.
Lorenzo Cain stands in as he looks at a called strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Line toward right center. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. Gerard Dyson will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. Swing and a liner. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Cain runs. Pitches a called strike. The throw in time at second, and McCann has nailed him trying to take second base.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Now he's going to try to press his luck and take second, but a good throw cuts him down.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Hit hard down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Throw into second, and he'll get in there safely.
Batting third,
Eric Hosmer will stand in, hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Tap fouled at home plate. Runner at second here with one man out. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Dickerson moves over, 2 down. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Kendrys Morales gets his first shot now, trying to cash in with a runner at third and 2 gone. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1.
And this is maybe not a pitch-around situation, but you need to be real careful with a guy like this in 2 away.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Men on third with 2 down. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a good job on the mound there as he'll strand the runner at third in the opening half. Yura will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, for whatever reason, he has been a ton better on the road. He's on the road here in this one, so expect a good ball game.
Jacoby Ellsbury is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Ventura's ready. Here it comes on 1-0. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitters count, 2-0.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side, and taken in out there for the first out.
Batting second,
Brett Gardner will get his first opportunity here, and he enters play third in the American League batting race.
Well, he's going through a stretch right now where he's hitting over 350 in his last 10 games, and that's the reason why his season average is so good right now.
Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg, as he's known amongst baseball people, really does call a good game back there. And he might reward a pitcher for a good location every once in a while, but most of his calls, they seem to be spot on.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Escobar into shallow left. 2 gone.
Batting third.
Corey Dickerson gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gordon on the move, and the inning is over. Nothing in the Yankee first. We'll head to the second at the stadium. Mike Moustakas will stand in for the first time now, hoping to break out of this little 7-game dry spell at the plate.
Mike Moustakas.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first-pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And that's through for a hit. Alex Gordon will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
The 2015 regular season was a tough one for Alex Gordon due to those injuries. But he came back strong to contribute in the playoffs to help the Royals bring that World Series championship home.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And thinking back to that Royals World Series title in 2015, there were so many contributors.
And I think that's what Alex Gordon and his teammates really understand completely. If everyone just does their job, you don't need any one player to be superhuman. Really, it's a team sport, and they exemplify exactly that.
Turned on down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the Yankees defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. Tag there by McCann. They got him at the plate.
Yeah, now in hindsight, you could have had runners at second and third with one out, but they roll the dice there trying to pick up that run from first, and it winds up not working out for him.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Chipper Jones will get his first shot at it here. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Ventura into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. very weakly on the ground. And a good throw gets him one gone. Greg Bird will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month as you see him there. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike.
And even though that is a strike, man, that thing is coming in so hard, it's almost impossible to get a level swing off. You're better off taking it and waiting for something you can handle a little better.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. When that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Brian McCann takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and one away. First offering on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. He pulls this one into right. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
And these guys know that if you're going to get to a pitcher like this, you got to get to him early. Well, once he settles in, he can be really tough. But they've got two on against him now and only one out.
Richard Gonzalez is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. You figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. And once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
Swing and a line drive, but a great diving catch, and this could be a double play. Now, and this isn't good. The training staff will help him off as he elevates that right leg. And unfortunately, I think this might look like something that keeps him out of commission for a while. Dustin Ackley is at the plate as he looks at ball one. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. All the way here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
Fastball is looked at for strike two. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Tony Cruz steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
You know, when you're facing a guy that throws his fastball in the high 90s, you know you're going to have to cheat a little bit. You've got to get things started a little bit earlier than normal. And what happens then, guy throws you something off speed, you're way more susceptible to chasing balls out of the zone, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
The right fielder,
Gerard Dyson walks into the box. Reached base with a double his first time up. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's set, and the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
That's a ball.
And that one cut a little too much, a ball and a strike. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fought off at the plate, and will do it again. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Chesler Cuthbert gets his first shot now, and he's working on a modest 5-game hitting streak. And he'll dive back in.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Seems like he's gotten away with more than a few location mistakes so far.
Yeah, and that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Kansas City. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Didi Gregorius into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Ventura has his target. Here he comes on 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
That one's in there, 3-1. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Jacoby Ellsbury is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Well, I think most fans would remember Jacoby Ellsbury's amazing 2011 season. That year he won a Gold Glove, a Silver Slugger, and was runner-up for the AL MVP award just behind Justin Verlander. That was a pretty big year.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gordon is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Brett Gardner. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3 and 2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, and here you can't get angry at a hitter for hitting the ball too hard. But I think because this got to the outfield grass in such a hurry, that runner from first had to put on the brakes, or the hit and run could have backfired at third base.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Boy, no fear in that location. He just ramped up and threw it right by him.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Ready with the 0-2. High and deep to right center field. Ranging back is Dyson at the track. Gone. A fence scraper, but still good for 3 runs. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Oh, and you know what? I think he had a real shot at this one in right field. Let's check it out. This doesn't make it over by much, and I think he may have mistimed his jump just a little bit, and it winds up sneaking over the wall for a homer.
The third baseman, number
Standing in now, Chipper Jones, as he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out to left center. Gordon is camped under this one, and that's out number 2.
First baseman, number 33.
Coming to the plate now, Greg Bird. He drew a walk his first time up. Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. And that ends the inning. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. We're through 3 in the Bronx. It's now 3-0 New York. Kendrys Morales is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Right side and right into the shift. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
Standing in, Mike Moustakas. He singled his last time up. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
You can tell here, in his mind, he's thinking, quick inning. He's not even trying to set guys up. He's coming right after him.
And he falls behind 0-2. And another foul ball. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Well, he's just putting on a clinic out there right now. Let's check it out on Show Track. Well, these guys are just having all sorts of trouble figuring him out. Strikes out his 6th batter of the game so far.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Back with more on our Wednesday. Brian McCann is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
The batter,
Richard Gonzalez will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ventura gets the sign. First pitch on the way. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
Well, he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
You know, good hitters in this situation, when you're down in the count, they tend to try to go the other way. We'll see if he does that right here.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, 2 away. Striding into the box, Dustin Ackley. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
And he popped up a high fastball last time, so maybe they feel like they can beat him up.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Leading off the inning, Alcides Escobar, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
You know, looking back at Escobar's production in the 2015 ALCS, it's a pretty good reason he was named MVP of that series. He hit a blistering .478. That's called carrying a ball club.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Grounded to third. Jones comes up with it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA.
Yeah, Matt, and you can see there the Yankees are currently on top of the AL in that stat category. And it's always nice to know that whoever steps on the bump for you, you're going to have a chance to win. A lot of teams are envious of that stat, and these pitchers, they deserve a lot of credit for what they've accomplished so far.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Wow, he's using that fastball to devastating effect out there now. He gets another out here. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Tony Cruz will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Another good job of getting ahead here. He just seems so locked in right now.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. And he's got himself another one. Number 9 here, and the side is retired. KC down in order. Comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Dyson's there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
So one gone in the inning now for Jacoby Ellsbury. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Up high. 2-1 now. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Dyson moving in. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 11,
Brett Gardner will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And Gardner will beat it out. Safe at first base.
Let's check this out again. This is in show motion, and you'll see how he shows bunt late. He's got his head right on the baseball. You're watching it all the way under the barrel of the bat. That's as good a form as you're going to see.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Now you got to regroup after the two-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet. Not by a long shot.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with two strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Lorenzo Cain will stand in here as he'll get things started for the Royals in their half of the sixth.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Ready on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Here comes Dickerson. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
You just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Gerard Dyson will dig in. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Oh.
2-0 now.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Oh, and a perfect location there as he catches the corner for strike 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Chesler Cuthbert waits on deck. Swing and a liner, but foul. Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Gregorius is there for it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
First baseman number 19.
Striding in once again, Chesler Cuthbert. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. That's wide, 2-0.
After the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Good at-bat so far here with 2 away. He's going to go down in order, at least make that guy work for it. Got himself back into a fastball count now.
Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Well, you got to start a streak somewhere, and he's well into this one now. A 6-game hit streak with that base hit. He's swinging the bat pretty good right now.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Kevin Long will take over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Kendrys Morales is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Runner back safely.
Keeping him close.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Well, now on 2-0, we've got a fastball count, and we've got a good fastball hitter. That might spell some trouble if he indeed gets one out over the plate.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Dickerson's there, and that retires the side. Royals leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Chris Young will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 32.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Chipper Jones is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
And if you want to contain his bat, this is what you have to do. Work ahead in the count against him all game long.
Ground ball right side. Fielded cleanly. No problem here. 1 away.
First baseman number 30.
Greg Bird will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Here it comes. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The 1-2 pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
It's just so hard to lay off that slow changeup. He just did break that swing off in time.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And his total currently best on the ball club through these first 6 or so weeks of the young season.
And guys, that's a bigger deal than people realize. Usually the guy with the most doubles is also leading in other categories like runs or RBIs. He's a big part of their offense.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Brian McCann is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Skied into very shallow right. Dyson has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting,
Richard Gonzalez stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
And now here, 1-2. This is where you need your best pitch. You've got to strand that runner out there at second base and keep the deficit just at 3.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. Mike Moustakas will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Swing and a liner. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
left fielder number 4, Alex Gordon.
Alex Gordon digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Fly ball to straightaway left. There to take it is Gardner, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, shortstop,
Alcides Escobar will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Dickerson is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. Dustin Ackley will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Good breaking ball there from Young as he jumps out in front. 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. There to take it now is Kane as he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting,
Didi Gregorius will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And he couldn't lay off there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and the count comes even now at 1-1. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit.
the batter, designated hitter,
Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right
here. The 0-1 delivery. And this is high, a ball and a strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Man, he get flat out fly. I mean, once this thing got down, you figured if this is a fair ball, it's a base hit. That's almost too easy there.
Now pitching for Kansas City.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Gary Sanchez will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
He's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Liner towards second. Wow, a flip to second for one. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. Gary Sanchez stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Number 15 will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Aaron Hicks is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. Tony Cruz will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
You think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Dylan Betances is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th. Tony Cruz is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away, so as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Calling for it is Ackley, and he's got it for the first out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Lorenzo Cain is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Gerard Dyson is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Yeah, and you know, this is a spot where you just have to make him bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
On the ground to the right side. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th straight. Corey Dickerson is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning.
Corey.
A swinging bunt to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Chipper Jones will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Strike 2. Chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss by Chipper, and he's down on strikes. Ready once again, Greg Bird. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit up in the zone, and he didn't miss it. He'll be looking for it again right here.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit high and deep is straightaway right field. Dyson going back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Now the beautiful views of Manhattan at night. Welcome back to baseball on the show from right here in the Big Apple. Chesler Cuthbert will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far. So, quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Kendrys Morales will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
It looks like he's going to be taken until he gets a strike. Not a bad plan when you're down by 3 in the 9th.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Mike Moustakas makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Alex Gordon stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Andrew Miller is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Out in front of it, strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
That's about as economical a save as you're ever going to find. He only threw 4 pitches, but they're enough to get the job done.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show.